Awesome. So, welcome to day 27 of Story Spark session of April 2025. And this session is special because this is the final session of this month. So, we are going to do some deep reflection. We are going to build the story around these sessions only. So, in today's session, we are going to do again, like yesterday, two levels of journaling. The first level of journaling will be a lot of reflections for you, and the second level will be where we would build a story around your journey through the story spark session. And what better than to have Dr. Alka here, who's been the most consistent participant in these sessions. So let's get started. I've created some reflection questions. We'll be doing this reflection for 2 minutes, and I want you to deeply reflect and think about. I think you've spent over 20-25 sessions. I think you've missed only a few. So I want you to think about the personal transformation that you have experienced during these last 20-27 days, and what kind of things that you have overcome. It could be the fear, it could be a belief, it could be a habit that you made, it could be anything. And what is the that is the most important question, and that is, what is the message, what is the carry out message, what is this that you want to share with the world, not because this is the greatest thing in the world, but because of your own journey of transformation. So let's take 2 minutes. I want you to reflect upon this and write in general for two minutes, and then we'll go to the second part of this journey. Last 30 seconds. All right. So, are you ready to share what has been your personal transformation?
Yeah, so the habit, I put the fan off.
Sure. We can hear you clearly.
Yeah, okay. The habit of getting up and being consistent, being committed, and also reading the affirmation daily makes it more, um, it comes into essence of your being. Yes, I have to do this. And every day reading I think we have to start from the day one. And what the transformation is coming into me is, if I start doing the affirmations more seriously from the day one, then it will become real pakka inside of me. That is my transformation, that I have to say these transformations again, the affirmations again and again. So the consistency and commitment has come in for me. That's very important.
Excellent, excellent. Of
And
course.
also, my message is that, yeah, Haritosh is doing a very good work. And what did I write over here? message do I want to share with the world is that I learn maximum from your consistency and your commitment. Because of your behavior, I feel when you can get up in the morning, why we can't get up in the morning and why we can't do what you're doing. So that's one
Thank
thing I
you.
very strongly from you. Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome. And of course, it's the community that inspires me to do all of these, and that's why. So let's go to the second part of it, which is called building your power story. So once again, I want you to take one moment, and this is where it's gonna become like a story, and that's the story you can use is before, catalyst, and after. It's like then, now, and how. So where were you emotionally and mentally before this journey? What happened? What one spark moment during this whole challenge that really gave you the spark, that really gave you the courage, that really gave you the inspiration? And who do you see yourself as now? What are you ready for? What can you do? So I put that example as well, that before this journey I doubted if my stories mattered. Then I realized it's not about perfection, it's about connection. And today I stand ready to share my voice with courage. So think about this from your own journey, from your perspective of being here for 25 plus days, 20-25 plus days that you have been here, and think about one emotion, one change, and one identity that you have. Initially, we worked a lot on identity, and we worked a lot of tactics, and then we also worked on lately about building influence and all. So think about that, and we'll have another 2 minutes of time for you to craft this story. Last 30 seconds. Awesome. So let's hear it from Dr. Alka. What's your power story from these story spark sessions?
So before I started this challenge, I never believed in my own story. And when I've been telling my story every single day to myself, and I tell my story to all of you, and when you say that word, SPTY, Alka, the story power to you, and to everybody else's name that you call out, that power comes into my mind, the power comes into me. And what I'm ready to share is that yesterday, about 1 or 2 days back, I was imitating my grandchild, and he is a confabulator of stories. Anything he will make story in 1 minute. He will make a story and he will tell something. And then I'm thinking that even I'm going to confabulate the story. So he was telling me that the dragon came to the house, and today I'm a monster. See my face, I've become a monster. So I told him, really? You're a monster? He says, yes, Daddy, I'm a monster. Yeah. So he is getting the courage and he is making the stories. So I started telling the story in his way. I was imitating him. And my son told me that he doesn't tell like this. You're imitating him, but he doesn't tell like this. He tells in a very, very loving way. I am a monster, Daddy. I'm a dinosaur. And then I thought, yeah, the voice modulation is missing. And then I also thought that my something else is missing. I don't know what is missing. But then I was listening to you yesterday morning, and when you said that, and it changed. So I said, I have to concentrate on this voice modulation, the pauses, and tell in a loving voice, tell the message in a good way. So for me, a lot is changing. So I share whatever you're teaching with my family also. And they're all listening
Excellent.
to me. Mommy, no, this is not the way to tell. So always I feel that we have to keep those things in mind. So today I'm ready to share about voice modulation, about pauses, and I'm ready to confabulate a story it with my heart and with my mind. Thank you so much.
Excellent, excellent. And as TTY, story power to you, Alkaji. It's amazing how I've seen your journey and how you have been there. And I love to share. I think for me also, I think one I had one this mindset that no, on every other day is fine, but Thursday is not going to be the one where I will be able to do because I have to leave the house around 6:30, 6:45, and I thought maybe it's not possible. I'll probably skip Thursday, but then I said, okay, if people are showing up, let's see. And you showed up, and Venkat and others showed up, and I said, okay, let me take my chance. And on one Thursday, I said, okay, this time I'm not going to break the sequence. So that is why we had 27 day of continuous without any break. And I was so happy because this was my limiting belief which was stopping me that okay, yeah, if I have to go somewhere, I can't finish the session on time and I'll be late. I was able to successfully do this session and then reach there on time and attend those other trainings as well. So this has been great journey for me personally, and as I say, in the learning journey, we all need to be selfish. So I am as selfish as all other community members to learn, to grow, and in the process share with others. So please, thank you so much for being part of this journey. The story spark session has reignited the spark in myself. I can definitely feel, and this, as they say, is not the end. It's just the beginning of the new journey. So we'll probably be taking a pause of 3 days because I think I need some
Yes.
mental reset. But we're already on to the next challenge, which is there in the WhatsApp group. So we'll be closing the poll and then we'll be starting the new challenge from 1st May. How and what and where it will be decided during next 3 days. But there will be a challenge for 21 day, and I'm looking forward to that challenge as well. So thank you so much, and as usual with all the other days, we are going to end with our affirmations. So the three affirmation I have it ready. So let's start with the first one. I own my story. I inspire through my truth. You can repeat.
I own my story. I inspire through my truths.
Yes. My voice is powerful. My story is my legacy.
The voice is powerful, and my story is my legacy.
Awesome. And the last one for this story spark session is today. I don't just tell stories, I create impact.
Okay, I don't just tell stories, but I create an impact.
Awesome. So, story power to you. We'll see in the May challenge. So, be there and thank you so much. Really,
Yeah, so
really grateful.
I will be absent from first onwards. I'm going to Singapore and I'll be
No
back.
problem. I'll just pause the recording.